I've been having so much fun with them. And if you're wondering where we are, we're virtually in Japan. That's right. We are in Japan. And I do have an intro for you. And here goes. What's good, 30 slashers? Welcome to episode 603 of Horror with Sir 30. You better have your passports and you better have your boarding passes because we are still backpacking with 30. As you all know, your fair warning, spoilers are ahead. Don't make us the scapegoat of your happiness. Go watch that fucking up for everybody or just for me?
No,
Yeah,
that
it was me. Oh my god. Yeah, that was wild. I thought that was me. I was like,
I'm going with settings and shit. Like, what's going on?
That was slightly Lynchian. I was like,
yeah. I'm gonna try it again, but I'm gonna see if I gotta mix it down again or something, and I'll pull another one back up.
Oh
So
shit!
what the hell's going on? I was like,
that dang
I was like,
it's like analog horror level there, Sturdy.
I was like, is my internet fucking up over here? What's going on? And got this shit done. Usually, you see what happens, guys. See when I get shit done on time and all this stuff. I don't get shit done last minute and it fucks up. This is why I'm late all the time, people. This is why I do shit last minute. That's why, right there. But we'll get that back to you guys in a little bit.
So take two. We're gonna take two. Pretend like it's the first time. Pretend like we ain't see this. All right.
Yeah. We'll just have a random conversation until we get to that. But how's everybody doing? We'll get that part over with. Oh shit, Trevor, it's been a while. How you doing, man?
I'm doing quite well. And thank you for making arrangements the past couple weeks. It's meant a great deal. So thank you.
Hey, listen, you gotta take care of yourself. I get it. We all have our days, you know. It's important. Take care of your mentals, people. It's very, very important.
Yes.
And don't do drugs, especially crack.
And drink your milk. Strong bones.
You don't have to do that.
You know, remember bones. Nancy Reagan and the egg and stuff. You know.
Drink your Ovaltine.
Ovaltine. You do Ovaltine.
I think I tried that one time.
Oh, Ovaltine?
Yeah. I think my grandmother had it or something. I was like, the hell is this? I was like, what is this? A funky chocolate milk?
A funky chocolate milk.
Did it give you explosive diarrhea?
I can't remember that part. I probably shit myself. I don't know.
I hope so.
I know prune juice will fuck you up.
I think that's Ovaltine.
Yeah.
So
Ovaltine.
Yeah, Ovaltine with olive oil. I think that would be.
You know. Oh, that's gonna slide right out.
Better in that parasite.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Definitely.
In that parasite.
That's just crazy.
So everybody going to get a bag salad after this?
I might.
See, I've been health conscious lately, so I've been trying to lose weight and work out. So like salads are like a main thing. I'm like, hell no.
The one time in history,
eat a bunch of beans and rice.
Sorry, but it's the one time in history I can remember where metaphorically eating a salad is potentially less harmful than literally eating a salad.
Right.
Just had to say that. So.
I'm like, I took all the greens off of Factor because I got Factor now. I know they're not a sponsor, but I got Factor.
I had
the meal preps. Good. I'm like, no greenery, none of that. No greenery, no berries, none of that.
Speaking of berries, Johnny, and greenery and Factor, which is not a sponsor but can be, so want to be talked about. Pay us. How you been?
Oh man, I'm BBHF, blessed, black, and highly favored, brother.
Happy to hear that.
That's how I'm feeling today.
What's new with you? How is your new show going?
Pretty good, man. We just talked about the X-Men. The podcast should be up some point this weekend. I was aiming for Friday, but how YouTube is downloading audio files and all of that, it's just a nightmare. So it's going to be up some point this weekend. But if you hop on that Patreon. Johnny Streams on Patreon, you'll get the episode no problem. Yeah, I'm just talking about the season. The season's been fantastic so far. The first mediocre episode of the entire series was yesterday. So yeah. So I have fun talking about that. Yeah.
Nice.
And I'm seeing the Odyssey after the show. So
nice.
Yeah, 3 hours with Christopher Nolan.
How's it going, Scene Snobs? Fade, how are you doing? What's new with you?
Yeah, I'm doing good. In the background, making new more songs and videos. I should have a video out tomorrow. Every Friday actually. Depends. Sometimes it's 12 a.m. as soon as it hits Friday, or you gotta wait till noon, bitches.
Yeah, wait till noon, bitches.
Wait till noon.
Oh man.
Then of course watching movies and everything, popcorn and pints, you know.
Yeah, man. Yeah.
We got something coming up this weekend, by the way. We got something
I'm sorry for interrupting you. I actually might just see it in the morning because that's a 3-hour movie, man. I might see it. It's like an 8:30 a.m. screening, so I might do that before work.
There you go.
What? Damn.
Yeah, 8:30.
Hey, might put them in a good mood to go to work.
Exactly, right? Might be excited after watching that.
Yeah.
I mean, it's not a bad idea. It's definitely not a bad idea. You know, do it before you go to work and check that shit out. Enjoy it and go to work, like he said, in a good mood.
Exactly.
With buttery fingers because the popcorn.
I don't do the popcorn.
What do you do?
I don't do popcorn though. I
sucks.
I have Cinemark. I love Cinemark. I have their monthly movie pass. Now, what I do is I usually get like M&Ms or a bunch of crunch and some water or like Sprite, and like then I'll get like one of their hot dogs or pizza. They have like pizza from Pizza Hut there.
Nice.
I ain't do that in the morning though. I ain't pizza in the morning. That's just the bad way to start the morning.
Wait. What'd you say? Don't talk.
You could do pizza in the morning. You could do pizza in the evening. You could do pizza at supper time.
I agree. Thank you, Aaron.
My first meal of the day
don't
is
finish
not
the
going to be pizza. That's not going to be my first meal of the day.
You're crazy. I wish it was my first meal of the
day. And you're in college.
It's gonna be hot cold. Pizza Hut pizza in a movie theater.
Ew.
Nope. Next day pizza is always cold because I'm too lazy to heat it up.
I have to heat it up. I throw it, and now I'm at the point now where I have to throw it in the oven. Unless the only way I can eat cold pizza / room temperature is if it's the same day I'm eating, and then later on that day it's I'm still sitting here, or later on that evening it's still sitting there, and I'm I'll have another slice. But 9 times out of 10, I'm heating that up in the oven.
Cold pizza and cold chicken are the only food that's like tastes delicious.
Exactly.
Straight up.
It's better hot though. So much better.
No, yeah, it's better hot, but it's like
you ever had breakfast pizza?
I don't like it.
Oh, racist.
I don't like it.
Yeah, he don't like it. He don't like it because the sauce is white.
Who's the genius that created that though? Breakfast pizza. Who's the genius who made that?
I don't know, but I like it.
Yeah, I like the sound of that. I might try that.
Try that, dude.
Because DiGiorno, one of my grocery store, DiGiorno has breakfast pizza.
Nice. There you go.
Yeah.
I would say I don't really care for DiGiorno anymore. But
it's not delivery.
I'm gonna stop name dropping until they start paying. Until I start coin dropping. But I will say this, Johnny. I would say go to like one of your local pizza spots that makes if they make a breakfast, because you would have a better experience than you would with a frozen pizza. Is what I'm getting at with that.
Frozen eggs are always a bad idea.
Yeah, that too. You don't want to do that.
See, well, now we just alienated the IVF crowd. Thanks.
You're not eating those eggs.
Damn.
You're not eating those eggs, so we're not talking about those ones.
All right, Snobs. I'm gonna take your word on it. Best film of the year.
Yeah, he's giddy about it.
We're gonna be fighting in the parking lot if I don't like it, Scene Snobs.
He's skipping through the house.
If this is the first Nolan film I don't like, me and you, we're gonna be fighting in the parking lot. You just sold me.
Fighting in the house. All right, let's try this one again.
All right, let's try it again.
What's good, 30 slashers? Welcome to episode 603 of Horror with Sir 30. You better have your passports and you better have your boarding passes because we are still backpacking with 30. As you all know, your fair warning, spoilers are ahead. Don't make us the scapegoat of your happiness. Go watch the film, crawl right back into the nightmare. We virtually traveled 760 miles from Seoul, Korea to Tokyo, Japan for tonight's film. Best wishes to all, which was released January 12th, 2024 in Japan and released June 13th, 2025 in the US. Directed by Yuta Shimote Notes, written by Rumi Kakatu, starring Kotene Fukawa as the protagonist, Masi Arfuku as the grandfather, Annette Hara as the child, and I apologize for the name pronunciations. I know they're all wrong. I'm trying, Trevor. Help me out. Sturdy Slashers. What did you think of Best Wishes to All? If your happiness came at someone else's expense, how far would you go to maintain that happiness? So many answers in the comments. While you're here, for your happiness and your good fortune, hit the sub and hit that bell. Kyo Kino Seika Yayo Kaso. Welcome to the madness.
Good
Who
job.
are all the Nigerians you named in that?
Listen, you go ahead and try that, Johnny. Before you judge me, you go ahead and you try that shit. It's not easy. It would have been like if I could have heard all the names, it would have been a hell of a lot easier. Because when I said "Welcome to the Madness" in Japanese, I listened to that about 6 times. I probably still had it off, but I know that was closer than anything else I said.
I like the attempt. I was proud of it.
Yeah.
I'm gonna keep attempting every week from here on out. Now, I wish I would have started last week. I have to, and I'm gonna try my best to say "Welcome to the Madness" in that language. I'm gonna try my best because again.
But next year when we do this, we need some Africans. We need some Nigerian movies.
I'll get those ones right. I'll probably pronounce those Japanese.
Yeah.
Like, yeah, what the hell? You're reading it right, but why do you have the wrong accent? I get mixed up, guys.
A lot more Czech stuff and guttural.
Now, you know what would be funny is if for the parts where all the names are popping up, just have Trevor pop in and say it.
Yeah. Oh yeah, like little
video. Directed by Boom. Written by Boom 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 Boom. Starring Boom as Boom.
I would love that.
We may have to work on something, Trevor, behind the scenes with that. I think that'd be fun.
Never know.
Kind of show up like the Mortal Kombat guy with the toasty.
Yeah. Oh my gosh, yes. Perfect. But
You know, they should have made that one of the characters in the newer ones.
In the movie, just some random white dude going toasty.
bouncing around out of nowhere saying, "Oh man, that'd be kind of."
Or imagine that they had took that mask, like that thing that pops up that says Toasty, and made it as a character to fight with.
I really wish he was a character you can fight. Just
after a while.
random dude. Yeah.
What would it be his finish?
Something toasty out.
It has to be toasty.
something
Yeah, he has to like burn somebody and go toasty.
He crushes someone with 2 graham crackers.
Oh man.
That's water. Or is that milk? That look like milk.
Oh hell no. Hell no, Johnny.
Right in the middle of the show, he's like.
This is Japanese whiskey. This right here.
Ooh, yeah, rice whiskey, baby. Yeah.
It's good too.
Can't get no sake.
Not while I'm on the show. I was gonna lie and say this is a family show, but it's not.
Try to get some sake and some sake.
Oh,
see what you did there. See what you did there, James. Clever.
but if you ever are in the mood to drink a nice beer, drink Sapporo though. Not a sponsor, but that's an excellent Japanese beer.
Okay, I gotta try it.
Sapporo. Sapporo.
That too. Let's try that too. But best wishes to all, guys.
Yeah.
James, I'll let you kick it off with the ratings. Sorry, Fade. What do you give this one, good sir?
You know, right now I'm going to say a 7.
7. Okay. How about you, Professor T?
I'm going to say 8.5.
Jay Squeezy?
We right there, Professor T. We're right there. I thought I was going to be the only higher one because I really enjoyed it. Yeah, 8.5, 8.5.
I'm giving this one a solid 8. And I'll say this, though. I watched this movie last night with my wife, right? I was confused through.
I told you to pay attention.
No, I did. And what locked it in for me is today I ended up like reading about the movie. And once I read what it said, which we'll get into, I know, I was like, that makes so much sense. And then I was like, I get it. I seen it. It was just wow. Because
I did the same thing.
Because there was so much craziness going on. And I mean, there was a spoiler in the intro, people. There was a spoiler in the intro. If you heard what I said in the intro about how far would you go for your own how far would you go for your own happiness if it, messes with somebody else or whatever. I forgot what I said verbatim. I don't listen to myself. You guys should though. When we're talking these movies. But no, it's.
Oh,
And actually,
you're not gonna answer that question?
I was gonna say I want to kick it off. I want to kick it off and kind of see where we all stand with that as far as like how far would you go for your happiness and for your family to have like this really good, comfortable life? Even though what you're doing is uncomfortable. But I guess at the same time, if it's something to where because this whole town was in on it except for one family.
Not just the town.
It was
Everyone.
the whole. Was it the whole?
I thought it was the
is
whole village.
Everyone.
The whole village?
Oh,
It's
shit.
everyone.
Yes.
All
No,
of Japan?
not the whole village. It is potentially the world. See, the issue with the girl is about her finally opening her eyes to a world that is so nihilistic that everybody else is saying just buck up and do what everybody else does.
Mhm.
And that makes it even darker. But that is I've came across several interpretations like that, and I agree with them. The director and co-writer is definitely making a major statement with this film. You can add layers onto, but as you're saying, I mean, where you're going is the key element.
So it's a metaphor wrapped into a simile that's also wrapped into an enigma.
You shouldn't say
Somewhere
that.
there's an onomatopoeia for friends. Maybe, you know.
I like that's a good question you posed because I'll jump right on in there and say how far I would go. It seems like they were doing this to like innocent people though. If it was like a criminal, like somebody who like messed with kids or something like that, I would gladly do it.
But that's see, I would feel
gladly,
and I could say I agree with you on that, which would actually be a great idea. I mean, if it's living like that for people that do just egregious things, it's like, yo, thanks, Henry. It's like you're gonna be doing the death penalty anyway, so I mean, you're gonna be here for a while.
Exactly.
The people aren't paying for
No,
it.
we're not thinking that. We're going with the innocent people.
So innocent people,
but no, that's what
these
I'm saying.
people
I
are
was
very
saying, like,
innocent, actually.
I was gonna say that's the easy way of saying it as far as like going with the criminals. But if you're just going with some random person in your town or in your city,
it's not random.
that's a lot harder. And it's like,
so I wouldn't do it in that case. Honestly, I wouldn't be able to sleep at night. So I kind of would be like the childhood boyfriend guy.
But the way this movie portrays it, it's like you almost have to at a certain point in life because I'm gonna say I wouldn't do it, but at the same time, I could say I would do it if it's gonna save my family. What if it's gonna save my family's life?
I was going to say the same thing
Because
I think everybody will
that's a
say
pretty
I'm not
intense
doing it.
ethical.
They're like I'm
dilemma.
not doing it, and then later on, right? It's building on you. Like it might take you 10 minutes or something. And you're gonna be like, okay.
They start to deteriorate when they don't do it. So it's like it's not about because for that part of it. That's why this is why I would do it because it's like it's not just about me. It's literally about everybody that I care about. Versus if it's just about me to where like if I do this or not, it's on my survival. Oh fuck it, I won't do it. I'll eventually deteriorate. But if it's like if it's me doing this for my family to survive, that's a whole nother ball game.
I'm gonna at least try to seek out a criminal before I just get to an innocent person. I'm at least trying to seek out a criminal if I have to do it.
But I don't see anywhere in my ethics and how I look at life that I could justify knowingly, like in the film, like be able to pick someone out and that person's sadness balances with my family's happiness. And by continuing their misery and feeding off their misery, that keeps us happy. You see where this is all going? You know, you got capitalism, you've got just general nihilism about humanity.
Yeah, it's a lot of stuff.
No, there's no way that I would ever do what is done in this film, but there's so many levels of meaning that you can apply to this just beyond, you know, what would you do for happiness? And there is a logic in this film. It's almost like a caste system, but it's a caste system based on disparity. So as you hit a point in which you feel you have, like the young man, where he literally basically throws himself on the protagonist and says, "Feed off me," the people who are on the verge of just giving up on life, they are the perfect people to keep the yin and yang, to keep the balance. So there is some kind of caste system going on. And right there, you can look at how the middle class in itself views itself as compared to poorer classes and the higher class, at times kind of totally oblivious. But if they thought about it, knowingly living off other people's pain. One interpretation.
Yeah. You know, honestly, the way you explained that made me think about the Japanese tale for the ladybug, and how the ladybug, each spot represents the sorrow of others so that they may know peace. And now I'm thinking maybe this movie should have been called Ladybug instead of Ladybug instead of Best Wishes for All, because I'm just like, yeah, that's kind of more of a apt title, because in a way they're kind of telling that tale of the ladybug, which is each spot contains the sorrow of another person's misery, so the other people could know happiness and have fortune and luck. And so maybe that wasn't the apt title for this movie.
Well, I wasn't able to find too much about the background of this film, except for the fact that the year before it was released, this film was released in Tokyo.
Yeah.
He made a 21-minute short that was the same thing. Tried like crazy to find it, but I wasn't able to find anything directly with the director actually like wanting to communicate what's going on here.
Yeah,
you know, what do you want the public to get out of it? Because this is a subversive film, and it's so awesome because of it, and it brings also this element of almost like there's a gothic to it, but there's a Lynchian quality.
Yeah.
You know, it's a magical realism. If magical realism was horror, she has to accept total lunacy as reality because she's seeing it. And the thing is, for her to really accept reality, she has to take an even bigger jump than her grandmother just running into a door continually.
Yeah.
So.
Okay. Yeah. Oh, by the way, to answer to the question, I'll do it right away because I don't want to torture myself trying to hold out as long as I can. I ain't got no time for that. So I'm just going to bypass it and accept it.
So you're just going to pick like a random homeless man?
Yeah. It could be anybody. I don't care. Watch your kids.
Just a random person. Yeah. It's, again,
I heard a baby lasts longer, like a better battery.
Oh, this guy! Like I understand.
Is a nun joke coming next? You know,
probably
falling down the stairs.
Give me time.
Hey,
like I get the moral part of it as well too, but I just think like I don't know, because I'm always like a protective person. That's how I look at it. So it's like it's almost like you're contradicting yourself, though, because it's like, yes, you are protecting people, but you're also harming people at the same time. So harming a person at the same, you know.
It's like that one thing, like how much are you worth? Like that, like how much, name a number if you blah blah or whatever they want from you. Everybody they always say no, I'll never. But they give in because the number gets so high, you're like, yeah, fuck it, I'll take it. I'll take
3.4 trillion.
Yeah, I'm gonna go lower than that. I'm like, you want my shit? Go ahead. But yeah, it's the way I like these kind of sayings though, because it does make you think. Like it's some of it is morbid sometimes, you know, but
Yeah,
it's still
I mean,
good to think about.
Yeah, and the way they set it up with this one too, though, how I mean, you meet the girl, and she's just a genuinely very very nice person.
Yep.
Really nice person, really sweet person. And then the reason why she became a nurse is because she wants to help
Naive.
people.
As
Too.
she is
That is a
referred
good
to.
word.
She is,
Yeah.
Yes, very
she's-
good word.
Yes,
Because
naive
we've
is a good
all
word.
heard people of power refer to people of not power as being naive.
Yep.
She's
She was
very
all of that.
naive.
She was all of that, and it was cool to see someone so innocent, how she was, like how her change from the beginning to the end of this film.
Yeah. She had an arc.
Because she went from this is wrong. Once she found out what was going on, this is wrong, to living that lifestyle.
Here's my thing. And I'm glad we're talking about the character and her performances, because that's actually I'm gonna be honest with you, that actually was a weakness for me. And I say it's a weakness for me because there's a lot of things that Johnny wouldn't do in this situation in this movie. That, Johnny necessarily didn't agree with our girl protagonist did. Like when I was like, thank God my grandparents aren't freaking weird. Because the moment my grandparents put my fingers in their eye, or wherever fucking orifice, sorry for cussing, that they put them in, I would have left. I would have called my mom. I would have been like, this place is weird. Why am I here? Like,
Yo.
And she got cell service. That was like, I mean, come on. They didn't even use that cliche. She could contact people.
Right.
And she's like, I mean,
I'm like, why did you
yet
sit
again,
there?
it's referred to a couple times as the possibility of illusion.
Yeah.
So, and it's very old. It's a very weak thing to put in there, but it's enough that anything that you really, really want to question that the director does not want you to know, illusion.
What's up, Chad?
It's up to you.
Let's go, Chad.
Hey, Chad.
Because hey, Chad. Yeah, because I know if it was me in this circumstances, I'm calling my mom like 5 minutes in. I'm like, these people are weird. Why am I here?
Johnny, it's funny
They
because
smack their food when they eat.
I was watching this with the wife, and I was thinking and saying the same thing. Like, whoever's parents it are of that, like, so whatever set of grandparents I'm with,
sturdy in eyes.
I'm calling their parent, or I'm calling my parent, their child.
Yeah,
Like, listen, you didn't. But the thing is had she called her parents, you would have never known that her parents were into it. You know what I mean?
Yeah, that's true.
When you find out later on,
that twist.
That's a good twist right there, where you're just like you can you imagine that shit? You come up and you're just like, what the? You're into this too?
Yeah. Because and
where was this my whole life?
And that's what kind of redeemed this movie, that performance for me, is that the big twist that happens, right? And then your parents are weird too. Okay. And then I started questioning, then why are you normal? Like these people are creepy. Why are you normal? Like
well, I mean, maybe it was one of those things again with the whole naive thing, because she's heard things since she was a little girl.
Yeah,
she was never. The thing is, you could say naive, yes, but it was also it was never told what was going on. They pretty much just kind of ignored it all the time. Ignored it. Like her grandparents, they're making pig noises at one point just to ignore.
Oh my god, the pig noises! That's when I would have been like, okay, why are you oinking?
No, forget all that.
Like killing flesh was randomly going to come on the screen, and
I'm going to tell you two things that's going to happen. If I'm laying under a table and I see my grandparents sucking on each other's fingers, I'm going to throw up and leave.
Oh,
I'm not even going to call anybody. I'm just going to throw up and leave.
I wonder how that feels with arthritis.
You know, it's like really,
I'll probably find out at some point.
You know,
in the future, I'm planning on letting people suck my arthritic fingers.
You know what I was thinking at that point? I was like, she's probably sucking his finger because he can't get it up anymore.
Yeah.
And I'm just like, this is so weird.
Nice metaphor with it. But another thing that was like unsettling was when they were telling her good night and they just kept on staring at her. I'm like, okay. Close the door.
Word, just standing there. But no, but going back to the finger thing too, I'm just like, it was just so weird. It was so weird, and just there's no way I could be laying under that table. Like I'm getting up like, yo, what the fuck is going on? I'm sorry for swearing, but what the fuck is going on? This is wild. Now this is getting too crazy. Take that shit somewhere else. I'm leaving. I'm not coming back ever again either.
Oh yeah, I'm calling mom.
Call your parents all of a sudden. Here they come with their crazy shit. Like, oh,
Yeah,
dang it.
yeah.
I'm just glad it's not the characters in this movie is not the white people doing this crazy shit.
Oh yeah, yeah. You know, and at first I thought this like I was
Everyone
like
in the
at first I thought like, okay, so is this like a Japanese remake of the movie The Visit? Like, because you know, The Visit had the weird grandparents in it too. So I was just trying to figure out where are we going with this.
He definitely has some favorite filmmakers. Let's put it that way.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, and some are old school.
Oh,
Yeah.
you're familiar with this director, Trevor?
Yeah. Well, I mean, so the director of this particular film, Shimutsu. I mean, for me, but real quick, I mean, of course, you see Kaishi Kurosawa's work like Pulse and Cure. I see Ozu in this film, and I think it's very, very important because Ozu's films are all very calm and about family and family order and how the new generations have issues with family. I think he was highly influenced by Kubrick, by how he uses hallways and such sparse, very centered shots that are amazingly claustrophobic. So yeah, this guy, he hasn't done a lot, but he is definitely a movie lover.
See, that's funny because like the fact you said Kubrick and how it's kind of Kubrickian with that. For me, and maybe Kubrick's a good pull, but for me, with certain shots, it almost feels like a painting, especially with the mountains. And when I was watching this movie, I just kept on saying A+ to the set designer or the location scout, because like those mountains and how beautiful it looked, it's kind of redundant to say picturesque because all movies are moving pictures, but it's very much like a water painting. And I got to say, I love the lighting in this movie. I love the way certain scenes look. I'm like, this is like a very beautiful horror film.
It really is. But you know what it is too, though, man? I agree with everything you just said, Johnny. And then I want to add that for me, it's just there's something about the Asian culture and lifestyle and just the way that they live, like the way that their buildings look, the way that their homes look inside and out. To me, it's fascinating. I'm just like,
yeah,
I wish for some of the ones we get to see through the movies, at least. I don't know how it is in real life before we get to see in the movies and stuff. I'm like, I wish like one of them big ass sliding doors, we just see people walking through like shadows and stuff through the door. That's dope to me.
Yeah,
that's dope to me. Like that's really, really dope. Maybe not for my bedroom, but just for like, say if it's like a chill spot type of area, like that's pretty damn cool seeing certain things like that.
I need a lock on my bedroom. Those things look like they don't got locks, and anybody can
walk.
Yeah,
that time it wouldn't be for every room. It'd be for certain rooms where it's like this is, you know what I mean? Like if you have a doorway for the kitchen, you can close that off. You can close like the living room off or whatever the case may be. But the bedrooms, the bathrooms, I need way more privacy than that. And
yeah. Because you ain't gonna be staring at me in the middle of the night.
Nope. Absolutely not. Wake up mad confused.
Yeah. Do I got something on my face?
Like,
I'll need a bed because I can't do that roll-out futon thing, sleep on the floor shit.
Oh, I love that sleeping on the floor shit.
No, I can't do it. I would never be able to do it.
Nah. Maybe back in the day, and maybe if that's how we were raised, the way that they do it, probably be fine. Probably better on our freaking backs.
Oh, it's supposed to be. It's 100% true.
But
you're supposed to lay flat.
Nah.
That's why you gotta get a nice memory foam mattress and put it on the floor. Then boom, you just out like a light. And I'm gonna be honest with you, that's the setup for my room. I have a Japanese style bedroom. I just have like a memory foam mattress.
Nice.
My mind just went to the guy who was on the bed tied up, and I'm thinking, wouldn't memory soap suck more in? Like general like bile and rot and all that kind of stuff. That's what I'm thinking the whole time. So I'm sorry.
Oh yeah, with the body rotting on the bed. Yeah, I feel like it would.
I'm sorry.
Well, you're torturing that guy, so therefore he doesn't get the memory foam.
Yeah, exactly.
He gets the mattress at the he gets the mattress that the last guy had. And the guy before that,
cheap water bed from the 70s.
Oh man, tying something down to a water bed would be wild.
Oh yeah.
Yo, be still.
Be still. Don't let that colostomy pull out.
I'm just moving.
Which, did anybody else pick up on that? They were not living off blood. They were living off various items from the body.
Yeah.
Could very easily that particular situation looked very much like a colostomy.
Yeah.
Because in the now accepted or always accepted, you are literally feeding off the negativity and horribleness of the downtrodden to the point that you are using everything, including their bile, and you feel that they are a justifiable sacrifice. If they're This film is so amazingly nihilistic in general, no matter how cool, no matter how fun, because
Bump that up, cuz. Bump my rating up. Trev, thank you. Bump my rating up to a 9 because that's a good
9,
metaphor. It's a
yep.
good metaphor for what's going on in our society from the
Oh my
elites and
God,
us too.
yes.
Yeah, bump this
Because
up
you
to a
have
9.
to eventually,
I'm with you, Johnny.
supposedly, the naive are the ones that don't follow whatever that is.
Yeah.
They don't follow the empathy is overrated. And if somebody is sad enough, well, they'll be much better being sad, but making me happy. Do we have a lot of people running this country that would think the same way?
Yeah. That's why I'm like, bump that up.
So,
It started
I'll
clicking.
go 9 too.
It started clicking.
You know what? I'm with you.
It's a good movie. I'm
It is a
really
good
excited
movie.
for the
All
future.
nines.
Yeah.
I'm excited for the future, what this guy does. Because he's, for all intended purposes, a new filmmaker.
Yeah.
That's cool.
And I
can't wait for his new stuff.
And yeah, I can't wait to see his next joint because like I said, man. And I know I was glowing about. I like the score of this. I like the sound design in this movie. Just on a technical level, this is an awesome movie on a technical level, man.
Okay, so this is interesting. I'm sorry to interrupt again, but this movie makes me excited, which is awesome. So this film, you look it up on IMDb, there's virtually nothing about anything. You have to actually go digging to find who actually did stuff in this film. So the score, the majority of the score is by this guy called, was it Yumi Koda? And he's done scores for films like Scroll and things like that. And he also does kind of dissident work that he's released his singles. This score, the dissonance and how, I mean, it almost reminded me of, like just it had this classical horror, extreme horror score that made, because the big thing is the grandparents, the parents, no matter how weird and wacky they did things, there was an air of normality.
Yeah.
And this made it that there wasn't. So that music kept it just enough in the uncanny that it worked.
Like I really like the music. Really, like I think the moment it hit me when I realized, oh, I love this score. Was the moment where what were they eating? The guy was moaning and he was like in the middle of the hallway, and that's when it was like pool and like she's staring at him, and there was like a note in the music. It was like a wow or something like that, and I was just like, oh shit, this is good.
Yeah. No, this had a really good score. This had a really, really good score.
Yeah.
This is an awesome movie. And again, this backpacking stuff is definitely some of my favorite. One of my favorite times of the year with Horror Reserve 30. It's just,
and I don't want to beat up on the last movie either because I do like a good K horror. But I think I that's why I love J horror. Outside of America, I just love how deliberately paced this movie was, and I love how it built the tension. And I just, God, oh man,
I get where you're coming from, Johnny, but there is some amazing K horror films too. Like I gave last week's an 8, I gave this one a 9, but there is some other. I mean, Train to Busan.
Yeah.
Oh my God! And then you go back to like, of course, I Saw the Devil.
Oh shit!
I Saw the Devil.
Spider Forest, which is this great serial killer film. Also, there's just it at the same time almost. Japan and Korea were producing great films.
Yeah.
It just took a little longer for the big baby Huey to go, ooh, we have movies we can sell here.
Yeah.
So, but yeah, I mean, there's a lot of similarities, but they also, even though they have their own flavor. And they're usually a little darker. Yeah. So to see a film like we watched that is beyond dark. It is the pitchest black hole to the middle of nothingness in the earth that you could put on film.
Yeah.
So yeah, and that's a good thing.
Mm-hmm.
And it's so weird that I'm saying I had a good time with something that as dark as this was, but I had a good time.
It was good to know that anybody else thinks this way about humanity and the fear that we could get there. So,
but it's also too, Johnny. Like it's not, and I love blood, guts, gore, and boobs in movies, but this has a story wrapped with the craziness going on. And I love, again, I love as far as horror goes. I love the craziness in films as well. But when it actually has a good story wrapped with it, with the slow burn, I'm just like, that's chef's kiss for me. That's like, holy shit. Like, why can't we get more of this? I'm not saying this same storytelling, but I mean, I just mean really good storytelling. I just mean really good storytelling. And I mean, as a whole, everywhere in every genre, because you can't give the whole bullshit, cheap shit that people like to throw at horror. Like, oh, it's just, nah, fuck all that, because it's more than just, oh, it's just horror. Because you can say about a fucking Marvel movie, oh, it's just a superhero thing flying around shooting shit. It's more than that, though.
I'm not going to let
more than go into it.
I'm not going to let you dismiss blood, guts, boobs, and horror. Okay, you can tell a story like this with blood, guts, boobs.
No, you absolutely can.
You can tell a story.
More so what I'm getting at is like, that's probably what made me a horror fan as a kid.
Yeah.
Is the blood, guts, and boobs. Hey, listen.
You're a horny little one, weren't you?
And
hey, puberty, man, hell of a thing.
I started watching horror when I was like 5. Whatever it was, or just the taboo of watching horror and all that other stuff. Because growing up, being black, watching horror, it was taboo for fucking years for whatever reason.
Yeah.
Just because I'm gonna say it, you guys were just scared to watch the movies, so you considered everybody less black because you were scared of these movies. You were just soft. That's all. Just admit it.
I was a scared cat till I was 13. Then I started liking horror at 13.
But I'm sure you weren't going around saying, "Oh, you're less black, or you're not as black because you watch horror." You were just scared and soft, and it's okay. Sturdy forgives you all. Hopefully, you could tuck your nuts and watch a movie now.
I'm trying to find a movie that scares me.
It's been years.
Tuck
your nuts and watch a movie.
Yeah, that's our tagline.
It's been years though. Like,
well, it's the 50th anniversary of Salo, 120 Days of Sodom.
See?
Yeah. There are movies out there that would scare you.
We already one way or another. Did we review that, Aaron?
No, we did.
You would have wanted to bathe afterwards, trust me.
Huh.
We didn't do that one.
I'm curious now.
I am a little bit too. I'm not gonna lie. I am too.
You know what? I don't get scared of horror. I get unsettled.
Mm-hmm.
And I think the one that unsettled me the most, and still has unsettled me the most. And y'all might be like, really, that one? But the one that really unsettles me is Get Out. Still unsettles me to this day.
Yeah.
I mean, from the black perspective, I get it 1,000,000%.
Yeah.
I get it 1,000,000%. But and it was a good movie. Even though, again,
good storytelling.
As far as Jordan Peele's films, my favorite movie is Us. But
like when she was eating the Cheerios and drinking the milk separately, that shit scared the hell out of me. That was crazy.
Wild. You're like,
she's crazy.
I'm like, what the fuck is going on?
That would make me leave right there. Like, I can't do this.
That might have been normal for me though. I'm like, hey, give me some cereal.
I do that too. I eat my cereal out the milk too.
I can't do this anymore. I'm done.
Okay, I got a question. How do you make a bowl of cereal?
I get my biggest bowl possible.
100%.
Right? Turn on Gargoyles on my laptop or some old retro cartoon. Light a couple of candles. Get my milk. I eat healthy cereal now, but they taste what's that one? Magic Spoon. Still tastes like kid cereal, but less sugar. Put the cereal in my bowl, then pour the milk on there. Get me a nice little spoon, and I'm watching Goliath and Hudson and the boys.
There you go. Because there's some people put milk first, then the cereal.
Nah, cereal goes on there first. Wait
a minute.
Yeah.
Who does that?
There's people out there
who just pour the milk first and then put the cereal in there.
Yep.
Jeez.
Because they didn't want the cereal soggy, so they let it float on top of the milk first, so it's more crunchy.
Put them on a watch list.
That's what I said, dude. I said, I can't be friends with you.
It depends. It depends. I always pour my cereal first in, but as far as the amount of milk I use, almond milk is that cow shit is just terrible.
Right.
But it depends on what kind of cereal. Like if I'm doing something like Fruity Pebbles, Cocoa Pebbles, that's a soggy cookie. So you don't put as much milk in there. You put enough in there, you eat some, you get the crunch, then you add a little more cereal, add a little more milk. But if it's something like Captain Crunch, which is a crunchy cereal, you could add more milk to that, and you could add more, So it depends on but you have to put the cereal in first.
I never had any cereal I did not like.
Really?
Everything, bran,
Damn.
flakes,
I
all of
can't
it.
say that.
I'm gonna give you some magic
Great nuts.
spoon. I'm gonna give you some magic spoon.
Okay, cool.
I would try it. I would try magic. I mean, maybe.
Yeah.
I almost
I'm gonna
bought
get
it
you
one
some.
time. I seen an ad on while I was watching a podcast.
They
I was
ain't
like,
bad, man. They're not bad. I got the Coke, like their version of Cocoa Puffs. I love Cocoa Puffs.
nice. Cocoa Puffs are good as fuck.
So I got their version of Cocoa Puffs.
Interesting.
Chef's kiss. I mean, there's not a chef for cereal, but if I could chef kiss it.
You ever mix Cocoa Puffs with Cocoa
Fruity
Pebbles?
Pebbles?
Cocoa Pebbles.
Ooh, okay. So I did Fruity Pebbles and
Oh, I
Cocoa
did that too, but the chocolate on chocolate? Wait, like black
Nice.
on black?
Was good. Grandizer was good.
What's up, man?
So, gentlemen, it's
Yes.
that time.
Now I
It's
want
been
cereal. Fuck.
a long, long, long time, but it is that time again. And Trevor, I'm just letting you know you're in the driver's seat first, my friend.
Okay.
But we are diving into weekly rentals. And then
Oh yeah.
I will show you the boarding pass you will need to aboard the flight from Japan to where we're going next. But that'll be after the weekly rentals. And that'll be last, actually. That'll be last. That'll be after a lot of shit. But kicking it off with you, Trevor. So let's go.
All right.
Hell
So
yeah.
this
Ooh.
week I got a chance to see some wonderful films and also a film that kind of was a lost opportunity. But the first film in the red cover is a film called Solo from France from 1970, which was directed and starred Jean-Pierre Mocky, who is a little bit of an everything film person and TV person. So he was a director, he was an actor, I think he was a model. He just did everything in the kitchen sink. And basically this was a vanity project for him, but it is the tightest, weird political film I've ever seen. So the character that Maki plays is a middle-aged diamond thief that is specialized. He's also a violin virtuoso of getting the diamonds into his Stradivarius. And he decides he's going to take a little bit of a break and he wants to visit his brother. Well, Virgil, his brother, is actually a student activist that has been behind the night before. There's a shooting of bigwigs and massive corporate people with 15-year-old girls. So one of his people tips off the police, and it's a cat and mouse chase where Maki's character gradually just kind of goes in and out of not being Virgil's brother, but eventually becomes the face of this political movement to save his brother. And that is what's really beautiful about this movie. And it's done in a very creative way. So yet again, that was Solo from 1970. Another really, really cool film that, as far as how its story was told, was the 1973 film by this one, I think, Sadao Nakajima, called Aesthetic of the Bullet. Not easy to get this guy's stuff. He lived on the edge of the major Japanese film industry. His films are very subversive. This film deals with a Yakuza gang that wants to start crap and territory dispute with another Yakuza gang. So they have to try to find somebody who is believable that can be part of that clan, and then they plant them as what is called a bullet. A bullet is somebody that's going to go in and do dumb shit and get themselves killed. And that is what is supposed to start the gang war. Well, it doesn't really go that way, because this guy who has no idea what's going on is just thinking he's amazingly lucky. And then by the time he actually figures out how bad a situation he's in, his luck just kind of runs out. But it's such a strange it's more of a Yakuza tale about being gayfully stupid and having things just work until they finally catch up with you. And to the point that, like, the territories change, people have different, like, alliances, and that director is known for his subversive films. This film also features a lot of rabbits eating a lot of lettuce, and yes, it's a capitalism metaphor. It's just done about 5 times.
Go get that diarrhea.
Yeah, so my last two, Sleeping Dogs, was about 78, I believe. I put in solely for the fact that it was one of Sam Neill's first performances. Sam Neill, of course, we lost this week. Most people know him for Jurassic Park, but this guy had acting chops. There are so many films I could have chosen. Possession, just so many. But Sleeping Dogs was a very early leading performance for him by a New Zealand New Wave director named Roger Donaldson. The film is about a guy who's in the midst of a divorce and he wants to get away, and he flies to New Zealand. Over time, he discovers that the governments and everything kind of implode and it becomes martial law. So it's basically a story about somebody who wants to give up responsibility, but quickly is thrown into a responsibility-based situation that is so much worse than they thought they had it. And Sam Neill is just over the top. So I just wanted to point out, for those people that think, I've seen Jurassic Park, there are a couple movies, and Sleeping Dogs and Possessions are ones that you really need to see how, like, high tier Sam Neill was. And then we'll finish it off with a Terrence Young film. Yes, that man that brought us Dr. No was able to create a film starring Toshiro Mifune, Alain Delon, Ursula Anders, and Charles Bronson. Charles Bronson is part of a thieving unit with Alain Delon. Toshiro Mifune is a samurai who is traveling with a small group to take a sword to the president. Well, when Alain Delon's character and Bronson's character end up they do pull a massive train heist, Delon's character, Gouch, tries to kill Charles Bronson. Mifune actually saw that he was one of those, like, bad guys with a heart. So Mifune trusts him. So it becomes a let's get revenge and let's get my sword back buddy movie that is about 20 minutes too long. So this one, I don't know if I'd watch it again. And Ursula Anders literally calls this shit in. So, but Toshiro Mifune and Alain Delon, bring it. So there.
Nice.
Mifune, he was Kurosawa's boy, right?
Yes, and Alain Delon was in the Melville films like Le Cercle Rouge, Le Samurai. So this is a great idea, but where an idea like Hell in the Pacific with Mifune and Lee Marvin, like, they both brought game. Bronson can act, but compared to Mifune, it's very hard to take that rivalry seriously, because Mifune just has to give a look and it's like alpha. Yeah.
Mifune, I like him.
Good stuff.
Nice. Johnny, you are up to bat now, good sir.
All right. So I kind of went. If horror is chocolate, comedy is peanut butter. So,
CB4.
after watching this, I had to get into like a comedy mood. I'm gonna start with Knocked Up, though. We're not
right.
gonna go. We're just gonna go out of order on this one. So I'm gonna start with Knocked Up first. And I was actually watching the clip on Knocked Up. One of my favorite scenes in the movie involves Craig Robinson as the bouncer. And he says a line in this movie that I always say, especially when it's like an older woman. And it's just like he's just like, you're not old for this earth, you old for this club. Personally, I would tear that ass up. And then he follows up with another line in this movie that just has me losing. He's like, the owner says I can only let 20% black people in there. So I gotta hope that there's a black midget. So I watched this, and then I just got in the mood of, I'm just gonna watch this whole movie. So I did. I think it's Judd Apatow's second or third film. Seth Rogen's first starring film. Katherine Heigl in there. It's a very charming love story. It's a romantic comedy, and I like the fact that it's balanced with the romance, and it's balanced really well in there. There's a lot of memorable scenes in the movie, like the Craig Robinson scene. That's actually what made me a big fan of Craig Robinson. That and Pineapple Express, the whole movie. It's one of my favorite romantic comedies of the last 20 years. It's really charming, really wonderful written script. Moments of dialogue, performances. There's certain performances that are really good, like when Seth confronts her in the OBGYN office after he had to leave and walk 20 miles. And he's just like, I'm not saying F you, Allison. I'm saying F your hormones, Allison. That's really good. It really sticks out. It's one of the best romantic comedies out there.
Nice.
And it's all because I watched this little horror movie and got unsettled. And I'm like, you know what? I need to watch some comedy to watch this.
Nothing wrong with that. Nothing wrong with that.
Then the next one, I'm going to go with CB4.
Nice.
I am not a Chris Rock guy. I'm just saying right now.
Same.
I'm not a Chris Rock guy. My comedy brethren, I break their heart every time when I say, I don't feel bad that he got slapped at the Oscars. I don't feel bad.
Let's stick with that for a minute. I don't either, because you go up there and you disrespect my wife, we might jump you.
Right?
Like me and her. She's probably got to get up before I do.
I think the only thing I don't agree with is that he did it at the Oscars. He should have did it at the after party where we don't know about it.
Mm-hmm.
But I'm like, I don't feel bad he got slapped.
Again, though, he's been making these jokes. He's made these type of jokes in the past, right?
Yeah.
And then you go ahead and you do it right here.
Yeah.
And it's
on my biggest night.
Listen, not only that, but after he says what he says, she gives him this look. We all know this look. It's like, all right, got it.
I think it was to embarrass the unicorn.
Yeah. So that's my history of Chris Rock. But CB4 is one of the rare movies and one of the rare times that Chris Rock has me laughing. I feel like this movie was not only a love letter to hip hop, but also a satire on hip hop, and obviously NWA, Straight Outta Compton, Straight Outta Low Cash. I think that the Charlie Murphy shows up as like the antagonist of the movie. I think Charlie was funny. I'm a big Dave Chappelle guy, so like I had to look up when I found out Eddie Murphy had an older brother. When I was like 14, when I first seen it, I'm like, oh no, I gotta follow this guy's career. I'm like, I'm gonna do some more of you.
He was so funny. Too bad he passed away too.
He passed away too soon. There are times I find that he's funnier than that.
I was gonna say the same exact thing.
Yeah.
Oh, real quick. You brought up CB4, and that just makes you remember another movie that came out about 2 years before. It was a mockumentary called Fear of the Black Hat.
Yeah, I don't. Yep.
That movie is off the wall, and I just had to bring it up because CB4 would not have been a thing if it wasn't for the underground success of that film.
Yeah. And there's this memorable gags in this movie. If you wait after the credits, there is a funny connection to Hollywood Shuffle. Nice little reference to that. The one rib scene. And I just think that, comedy wise, I think that this is Chris Rock's best comedy, and this was made more than 30 years ago. But yeah, so CB4, that was the next one. It's definitely a gym that you need to see.
Yes.
And then we're gonna go with Forgetting Sarah Marshall. Let's end this on a high note. We'll finish with X-Men 97. But Forgetting Sarah Marshall, because I was already in the Judd Apatow rabbit hole, I was just like, you know what? Another movie I haven't seen in a long time, but I really enjoy. Forgetting Sarah Marshall. This is one of the few times that Russell Brand is hilarious. It's based on a true story, by the way. What's that boy's name from How I Met Your Mother? Oh my God, the star Jason Segel. Jason Segel, he inspired this from a breakup. Like in the opening, this is the first time I saw male dong on the screen. Like this is the first time like that I have ever seen that on the screen. And I was like, they let you get away with this? and he did the helicopter, when it's soft, you do the helicopter with it. Don't act like you guys never done that before. And I was just like, okay.
Oh man,
interesting way to start the movie. You can only go up from here, and the movie goes up from here. It's really a charming little love story post the breakup. I think that there's moments of like great delivery and performances from all of our leads: Jason Segel, Mila Kunis, Kristen Bell. There's a scene where she explains to him, because he never gets to the point of why did you actually do this? Why? And when we get to the why of it, it's just like, yeah, you can see both points. And one of her complaints was the fact that he spent a whole weekend in the house just wearing sweatpants. And I guess, honestly, this is where I'm gonna tell him myself. But I was like, girl, what's your problem? That sounds like a great time.
100%.
Chilling in his sweats, acting out Lord of the Rings. I'm like,
that's me during the weekend, man.
I'm like, he sounds like he had a great weekend, girl. You need to give the program.
I see nothing wrong with that weekend. He could have been doing a hell of a lot worse. He was
exactly
home in his sweats, acting out Lord of the Rings. There's nothing wrong with that.
Nothing wrong with that at all.
Nope.
And so, yeah, you got moments like that, and you got moments of like with great performances where you can actually see both sides to it, and it's not just she did me wrong. You know how with most breakup movies is like that person's the bad guy, right? And they never say the other point of view.
Mm-hmm.
So there's this balance to the movie in it that I really appreciate, and I love the cameos in this movie. Paul Rudd is hilarious as the surf instructor who's like stoned and doesn't really know how to teach people how to surf.
Mm-hmm.
Jonah Hill as the asshole waiter is great in this movie. This is just a great movie. It's one of those peak yes Grandizer. It's just one of those peak even though Apatow didn't direct it, it's one of those like peak Apatow era comedy films.
Okay.
And X-Men 97. Yes, on my little new podcast, we talked about this season and last season of X-Men 97. This has just been a really good time. X-Men 97 is one of my favorite cartoons growing up as a kid.
94.
This being 94. What 90 came out 90? Yeah.
96, 95, 96. I get what you're saying though. Go ahead.
Yeah. The OG X-Men cartoon has a iconic theme song that they need to carry to the movies. I don't know why Bryan Singer
I know the fuck
didn't bring those theme songs with him. I love the adaptations that they take with this. They're doing right now the Grant Morrison new X-Men run with a little bit of Rise of Apocalypse blended together, which is really cool. I love the animation style. It's like almost anime-esque, but they make it look like
Retro.
It came out in 97. Yeah. There are certain scenes of graphic violence that you would never see as a kid in 97. I'm telling you right now, 7-year-old Johnny is trying to traumatize with some of these kills. If this came out in 97. But it's a good, accurate representation of that cartoon. It's great for people our age who are out here having babies because they can actually share this with their babies. It's good when you don't have no babies and you just want to eat a bowl of cereal or just relive your childhood. And this show has been a solid show. They, like I said at the top, or before the pre-show, last week's episode was the first middle of the road episode, but it took a season and a half to get there, and it involves Wolverine. And And by the way, Wolverine, he's not really a big part of the show. You know, like how in the old X-Men movies, it kind of became Wolverine and those dudes he hang out with, and sometimes Magneto and Professor X, and they never focus on the team. What I liked about this show is they actually focus on the team. So Wolverine is kind of like just like a minor background. He's just part of the ensemble. He's not Beyonce. He's Destiny's Child in this.
Okay.
And it's great to see that. And last week's episode, they finally gave Wolverine the moment to shine, and it kind of sucked. And I'm like, okay, I get it.
That's rough. That's rough. But it happens.
But yeah, so I recommend seeing this, and I would say I have two. Can I have two worth the late fees?
You have as many as you want. You can have all four if you want.
No, I'm not getting no late fees to see before. But X-Men 97 is definitely worth the late fees. I probably would never bring the DVD back. And I'm gonna go Knocked Up, man, because Craig Robinson, that scene is my favorite scene to a comedy. Period. Dot.
All right. Fade.
So
on to you.
All right.
Ooh, yes.
So I'll start with Evil Dead Burn. All right. So I did not know this came on a certain site already because I thought brand new. It was going to take a while. I seen that. I was like, wait a minute. I had to watch it right away. Okay. The story is wild. There's like violence in this movie. Like, I mean, I'm really enjoying these remakes of Evil Dead. I can't wait for the next one. But yeah, I had to. I couldn't help because I was trying to choose between this and Obsession. And I know Obsession's great. Everybody's saying I gotta watch it, but I can't help it, man. I see Evil Dead. I'm like, I'm in. So yeah, this was a good one. I'm not good with the directors and all that stuff. I'm not smart, guys.
And he's some French guy. It's probably hard to
So
pronounce.
there's a story behind this one, Minions.
Oh, okay. Minions.
So my wife never seen any of the Despicables, Minions, anything. And last week she agreed with our niece and nephew that she's going to take them to the new one that's out, Minions and Monsters. But she goes, I never seen the other ones. So I was like, you don't have time to watch all the other ones. She was like, what about just the Minion ones? I'm like, okay, fine. So we watched Minions. And tomorrow night we're going to watch the Minions
Rise of Gru.
So now this movie is basically the origin story of Minions. They're looking for a new fucking master leader, and they get into these shenanigans. I swear they're speaking Spanish, right?
They are.
Okay,
Portuguese too, mixed with Portuguese.
Yeah, it's funny you say that because me and my wife were watching something on YouTube. Again, they're not paying me, so I won't mention the channel name. But we're watching the food channel on YouTube, and they were doing Minions things, and it was like Spanish, Portuguese, Italian, and something else. I forgot what the other was.
Dude.
Like because they'll say the words here and there, and they call it like Minionese or something.
Yeah, it's crazy.
Yeah, they just jumbled it up in a blender.
Yeah, it's crazy. So there's not no really main dialogue from the Minions except for the three. They'll once in a while, like you say, they'll do something funny and they'll yell each other's name or something like that. Right? You can. The thing is, when they're talking, you know what he's saying. Yeah, it makes us. You know what the scene's going. You're like, oh, I know what he's saying. I got that. But this is just a fun watch. I'm telling you. Of course, I like the Despicable Me's better. As of right now, I don't think I seen ever Rise of Gru, and of course the new one. And they have a whole bunch of little mini ones. Yeah, like little side shits. Like and I seen the shorts with Minions. They're funny. Like the commercials with Minions and everything. But no, this is a just throw down. It's a fucking
good time.
Yeah.
It's on an off day. Yeah.
It's just fucking fun. So she watched that, and we're gonna watch Gru. Then she's gonna be ready for Saturday about the Minions. Then she wants to go back and watch the rest. Of them, so.
Nice.
Before you move on, I do want to interject like a little fun fact.
Really quick. Jane, Fade.
Yes.
You should do shorts out of that. I know she won't be on camera, but at least get her a rating. Like, hey, my wife gave this a blah blah blah.
Yeah, like
why, and I gave this a blah blah blah. And here's
remind me.
I will.
We will.
No, seriously though.
I was just going to bring up the fact that Trey Parker from South Park is the voice of the monster in Minions of Monster.
Sweet.
So if you're a South Park fan, you have an ear for his voice.
Sweet.
Good time.
So basically, the monster sounds almost like Cartman.
The monster sounds like Randy.
Really?
Yeah.
Nice. Okay.
Nice. I'm up to bat.
Well, hold on. I think both movies are worth the late.
Worth the late fees. Nice. All right. So I'll kick it off with The Ultimate Fighter. I think it's like season 34. It's the newest season out right now. Bisbee and Cormier as the coaches. But no, I haven't watched this in years. I used to watch Ultimate Fighter every single season for years and years and years. And I stopped for a while. But my wife got into UFC. Like she'll like, so you know how we do popcorn and pints on Saturdays and there'll be fights on. I'll have them on my TV right here, but the volume be down all the way down. She'll be in the room watching them downstairs, cheering and clapping and shit during the fights. Nice. Oh, that was a good ass fight. And I'm just like, damn, man. Like it's because it's one thing to watch something like that, sports and with anything, movie, sports, whatever. Just because I'm talking about sport, to watch something like that. Like, yes, you could watch it when the volume's down if you're doing other things or whatever, but there's nothing like just hearing that, especially when you hear somebody getting hit and knocked out, all this other stuff. I'm like, I'm missing all this.
It sounds like Frances could be the type of woman that goes out and gets their boyfriends and husbands into fights.
Nah,
she likes watching it.
Nah,
she's like, beat his ass, baby.
Because if it's a street fight, she'd rather be in it than be watching it.
Oh, yeah. Gotcha.
But no, like it's cool that from getting her into that, because it's been years, so where like again, if somebody's gonna watch something by themselves like that and cheer, they're a fan. It's one thing watching it with your significant other because you're just being there supportive, but it's another thing going to the other room. You can watch whatever the hell you want. You want to watch that. But so then we started watching I was telling her about Tough, the reality series and all that, and she picked fighters on there she likes now. I'm like, that's cool. So if they make it, she'll have some more favorite fighters that she likes. And so I've been watching that and Batman Beyond.
Love it.
Just like I told you guys last week when Johnny was talking about his show last week, how I literally bounce around Batman. It doesn't bounce around Batman series. I could start like the Batman animated series. I think I'm on like episode like 10 in season 1. Then I'll jump to Batman Beyond randomly or the Batman because I've seen them all and went through the seasons so many times. It's like I'm just in the mood for one of them, and this is the one I'm in the mood for now. And I'm having a great time with it again. I mean, we have Will Friedle as Terry McGinnis, and of course we have the great legend, the best Batman of all time, Kevin Conroy, playing Bruce Wayne in this because he's older, he's the old man now and all that, and it's just
creates a new Batman.
I'm still mad that he died the Friday before my birthday, by the way. That's pretty traumatizing.
Same.
Yeah, that's
same.
Right.
Yeah. I know I'm older, but your birthday the day before mine. Yeah. So same.
So we share that pain. He died on Friday.
Yeah, and like what's crazy is, what's crazy is I remember
and we lost the Green Ranger the day after your birthday, I think. On the 19th.
Yeah.
That was a terrible weekend.
It was rough. It was rough.
Not Tommy.
But what was crazy too with Kevin Conroy is I remember, I believe it was that same year, a couple months earlier, they were doing he wasn't here, but you'd have to bring your figure or whatever to the mall and drop it off there, and then they'd send it to him to sign it. And money was tight at the time because I was about to get this dope. I wanted to get this dope Batman figure and all this and have him, because I'm like, this is my favorite Batman. I have to get a Batman from the Batman animated series, the Batmobile, and have him sign the box and then just boom. And then unfortunately, he passed, and it's like, oh man.
I got trust issues. When someone says you got to send it to me to sign it, I feel like they have someone opening the mail and just stamping and sending it back. Here you go.
Listen, if he's stamping his signature, it's still his signature, as long as it's his actual signature.
Exactly.
That's a lot of things you got to think about. That's a lot of shit to be signing.
I mean, it's lazy as hell, but I'm okay.
I got it. I want.
And I'm getting carpal tunnel.
I gotta see you sign it.
I get that. I do get that. But listen, that's carpal tunnel after a while. Like, listen, I'm gonna sign this right here. Here's the stamp.
Or a witness that someone signed it, because I got my Jason Voorhees mask where I got signatures from Graham, one of the
CJ Graham
played Jason, and So my mask is painted. I bought this offline. Someone was creating these masks. It's Deadpool Jason mask.
Oh, nice.
Yeah.
So my wife was at a con with her brother, and the girl who plays Deadpool's girlfriend, I forgot her name.
Oh, Marina Backer.
Yes, thank you.
Marina Backer.
I got her signature.
Nice.
Yeah.
Nice.
So that's why the goal of my mask is to get as many Jasons who play Jasons as I can.
Yeah.
And try to get Ryan Reynolds to sign my mask.
That's not hard to
Nice. That'd be awesome.
It would be awesome.
That'd be awesome.
That'd be
But yeah,
dope.
and
That's
not to
dope.
cut you off, I love your selection, by the way. I mean, you even hit me up personally to talk about your selection. I do love your selection with Batman Beyond. It's sad they never got a season finale. They had to finish it in Justice League.
Yeah, no, it's bullshit.
That sucks too. But I will say, Batman Beyond, it's worth the late fees. Tough. You get a new season every year, so it's like
I'm
continue watching new seasons.
I'm hoping for a movie, live action.
Batman Beyond movie, yeah.
As long as it's done right, yes.
They got to
I would
have
love
dope
that.
fight scenes, though.
Yeah,
They gotta have Keaton. They gotta bring Keaton to play Bruce Wayne. Man.
Gotta.
Old Bruce Wayne.
You gotta,
Yeah.
And Zac Efron to play Terry McGinnis.
Oh
want
shit,
that.
no. Terry McGinnis is more slim.
yeah.
You can't have someone jacked.
Yeah.
I really don't know who you would cast to play Terry, but you gotta get Keaton.
It has to be youngish. He's young. He's a teenager, right?
Yeah,
Yeah.
he's in like senior year of high school, I believe.
But you know Hollywood, when you're a senior in high school, that means you're 35. So,
Yeah, exactly. And that's why they think it's okay
logic.
to date him.
So Austin Butler is Terry McGinnis because he's skinny and he's Elvis. He figured it out.
He's skinny and he's Elvis. Hey, listen, that's what you got to do. That's what you got to do. But we are gonna wrap this show up in a little bit. But before we do that, I want to tell you guys you need to go check out Fade Theory, which, as he said earlier, he drops his music every Friday. It may be out at 12 a.m. It may be out at 12 p.m. But it'll be out there, and that's where you can find him.
You just
Boom,
faded.
on his YouTube channel. You can find him as Apsuno at Fade Theory for those of you that are listening and not viewing.
What?
At Fade Theory.
I don't know why my TikTok's on there.
Oh, I
And
just
then-
heard cock.
Oh no, he said TikTok.
He said TikTok.
Oh,
yeah.
okay.
I thought he said cock too. I
It
thought he
was the
said
fact
my
he
cock.
wasn't there, right?
Yeah.
Oh man,
I thought he said my cock too.
Maybe I am talking about cock.
I'm like, what?
he might be. He might be.
Could be.
But then you have Johnny Loves Movies, and I'll let him tell you more.
Yes, Johnny Loves Movies on YouTube under Johnny Sturdivant. Go to Johnny Streams to get my new podcast, Johnny Cinematic Spinnerack. This Friday, we're releasing the X-Men episode. If you want to watch this beautiful face and bless me with some shekels, come watch me talk about. We're just going to do Gargoyles this Monday.
Sweet.
I love that cartoon. And I'm in the Gargoyles mood.
Good
So
cartoon.
we're talking Gargoyles Monday, and they do have a comic book, so it counts. They have a comic book by Boom Comics. Please check those out. They used to have like the Disney license before they bought Marvel. You would think Marvel would make the Disney tunes into comics, but they still would Boom. But yeah, so check that out Monday for
Nice.
Gargoyles on my Patreon, Johnny Streams.
And how about you, Professor? Where can everybody find you and your lovely, lovely stuff? I know you're gonna be putting out some new stuff, but at least the stuff you have out.
Yeah,
At
well,
least
the stuff I have out, you can go to ambassadorradio.org. That can get you to my socials. Right now, if you want to kind of get an idea of what's coming in the future and what I kind of took a little break on, best thing is to check out our YouTube, which you can get to from ambassadorradio.org.
There you go. There you go. And this Saturday, over on Popcorn and Pints, we are reviewing Interstellar and Oppenheimer. And again, our new showtime again this year, our new showtime at 7:00 p.m. Eastern time. So make sure you guys come check us out.
So you can see more of us.
Yes.
Pretty face.
Yes. He's
I
right.
don't know how you do it. 3 hours. I don't know how you always do it.
We're trying to be like Joe Rogan here, man.
No,
Oh,
fuck that.
man.
No, we're not. No.
Hey, I'm not talking about mental wise.
You not trying to elect a Republican as president?
Nope. I don't want to be any part of that bullshit.
I don't like nobody.
I don't want to. As a matter of fact, I don't even want to be connected with politics. That's where a lot of scams and bullshit comes in. I just want to be podcast that loves movies and discusses movies and stuff like that.
Well, I would like to
None of the
formally
bullshit.
announce that I'm running for Cleveland City Council.
There you go.
Well, I can't vote for you, so you don't have my vote.
Where your campaign song would it be? Johnny Be Bad.
Oh yeah, Johnny Be Good.
Johnny Be Good.
Go Johnny, go.
But I'll tell you this as well. Thursday,
Where we going
make sure you
to?
have that boarding pass.
Where we going?
Where we going?
We're going to Thailand.
Fuck yeah.
Uh-oh.
We are going to Thailand.
Ziam?
Wait a minute. I might have seen this.
Ziam. And to give you guys a better, you're seeing the boarding pass. Make sure you guys get your boarding passes. And if you didn't get your virtual boarding pass and catch the virtual flight out from when we flew from where we flew from to get to where we're at now, you got time to catch up because we'll be there next week. And here's a better, boom. You can see it even better.
Oh yeah, I'm interested in this.
He's kicking a zombie in the face.
Yeah.
Or I don't think it's a zombie. It might be a demon.
Whatever it
I
is.
see black eyes.
Zombies got black eyes.
Yeah.
No, they
Be
don't.
zombie.
They got no eyes. Fucking rotted out.
No, they can. No, that times they have the real black eyes too, though. We'll see what happens, but I'm excited
I watched
for it.
Walking Dead.
Yeah, I know.
It'll be a
There's
good
so
time.
many
Eventually the
types of zombies,
birds
man.
get them, but
What's the scariest type of zombie?
I already told you it's the thriller zombie.
Because it can dance.
They can dance. And you can
Oh,
fall in the trance from the
dude.
dancing, and then you
No.
might be like, "Oh, I got bit."
It's the zombies that can run, man.
It's the
Those
thriller zombie.
fucking. I'm done.
Running and dancing are different.
If they run at me, I'm dead.
You see a zombie do a whole choreographed dance?
I got time to
Yeah.
leave. I'll finish the show on his own.
That's true. That's true.
Oh shit.
Hal Williams, yes, rest in peace.
Yes.
Yeah. RP.
Yes. But I mean, for me, it has to be them zombies that can run fast and just keep running fast and jumping over stuff. Because the ones that are dancing, I know I'm black, but I don't dance. So that wouldn't.
You wouldn't be mesmerized. You wouldn't be
Nah.
Like World,
I'd
like
keep
World
going.
War Z zombies and shit, man.
Yeah. But the thing with the World War Z zombies, if I remember correctly from that movie,
You gotta get sick.
before we wrap it up,
If you get
you have
sick,
to
they
be
won't
sick.
bite you.
Yeah, no, if you have to be sick and they won't mess with you, that's what it is, right?
Yeah.
But if you're healthy, they're coming after you. I ain't gonna
Yep.
just try to catch a cold every time I see a zombie.
They want the fresh organs. Like
All you gotta do is get yourself some Ebola and you good.
I'm good. I'm gonna end up being one of them after all that. Man. Dying from that and being a zombie. For all that, you might as well just catch a cold.
What's the weirdest zombie movie you ever seen, Professor? I need to know.
Weirdest?
His
This
most
should be
wild.
all of us. I'll tell you what the weirdest is.
I don't
World
know.
War
John.
Z.
Zombie would have to be a reanimated body.
Yeah. You can say thriller, Trev.
You can always get back to you.
I'm actually, it's there's so many of them out there, but I have to say I have a soft spot for this wonderful piece of shit by Umberto Lenzi called Nightmare City, which is actually one of the early films that brings up the idea of like chemical issues, and that the zombies are actually, it's a passing of some kind of virus or something, but it is wonderfully inept and has I believe Goblin did the score for it. It's very, very cool.
I love Goblin.
But also there's this really, really great Nicolai Biaggi was probably one of the sleaziest directors ever to come out of Italy, and there are a lot, Steve Mazzacchesi. But he did this film called Burial Ground that is not necessarily weird because of zombiedom. It's one of the few films in which you see a mother comforting her son in a way that eventually leads to you discovering he's a zombie and he heats her tit. It's that in-between area that's gray that makes that movie like just one of the weird things that just makes it so fucked up.
Damn.
Yeah.
That's some wild shit.
Yeah.
That's some wild shit.
Army of the Dead zombies are pretty weird too, though, because they can get pregnant and have babies.
Yeah.
That's pretty wild. That's pretty wild right there.
That movie does sound wild. Aaron, you already know the craziest one I seen. I'm not gonna.
Probably same.
I'm not gonna mention it though.
Same one I seen.
No, it's the one we talked about.
Oh, do you remember the title of it?
I want to say Zombie Girl or something like that. I can't.
Zombievers.
No,
Oh god,
dude,
I saw
no.
part of that.
The premise of this movie. Oh god, let me find it. Oh, keep going.
Yeah, no, honestly though, for me, I said earlier it's a joke, but I really think that it's World War Z. The fact that you can get sick and you won't get bit. Well, it's the biggest cheat code ever.
I still have to come back to Night of the Living Dead and then also The Crazies. So, Romero just didn't write the concept with James Russo of what the contemporary zombie is. He also predated Umberto Lenzi, but also things like 28 Days Later and things like that by producing the film The Crazies, which is about an issue of something that's passed through, I believe, the water, and the government tries to cover it up. So, basically our two major kinds of zombies, the ones that run that are like on or raged up, and the slow zombies, we can all go back to George Romero.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
And honestly, as a Cleveland Browns fan, it throws up in I throw up in my mouth every time when I think about the fact that the creator of the Godfather of Zombies is from Pittsburgh.
Yep.
So,
and I always said it's one of the great things that the only great thing that Pittsburgh offered us is Romero.
All right, Aaron. Dead Girl 2008. Two high school boys discover an imprisoned woman in an abandoned mental asylum who cannot die. So teenage boys with a tied up zombie woman.
Oh, just leave it at that. We got
leave it at that. I won't spoil it for you guys.
Jesus.
Leave it at that. But that's
Dead Girl 2008. That is one of the craziest zombie movies I've ever seen. When I first seen that, I was like, what the hell is going on?
I would have to think of I don't know about super crazy. Like the virus / quote unquote zombie movie is The Sadness, which was just wild.
That's violent. That's intense.
But it's more violent than it is like a crazy, like weird type of thing. It wasn't really weird. It was just violent.
A couple weird ones. This is taking it back to the VHS era, but it was this film called The Video Dead. It was shot on VHS, and it's about this television that is like the portal to hell, and it just randomly gets delivered to some guy. And this TV, zombies come out of the TV and, do all kind of shit in the town. That's a pretty crazy zombie film that I would recommend.
I'm going to look it up.
Rabid Grannies, which was distributed by Troma, is for all intended purposes a zombie film because it's about a couple old ladies who get rabid and try to eat their grandchildren. But we're going to call it a zombie film because if you're going to call 28 Days Later a zombie film, any film like that kind of does. But, it's like there's a movie involving a shark and horror in every conceivable way you can. So, I mean, that's the one negative thing about the horror community is it is so cheap to do. When we have a renaissance of something, like 300 people try to copy it.
Yeah.
And that's great and wonderful, but it does make it harder for, those originators of, the concept to get a piece of the pie when everybody's jumping on their success like that.
Rabid Grannies is a wild time.
Oh, come on.
Oh, yeah.
I'll have to check that one out.
Yeah, we do, Aaron. We got to check that out.
Yeah, we do. Might have to make a weird zombie movie real. Which I have another idea, but I want to say behind the scenes as far as horror films go. As far as wheels go, but I have an idea. I'm going to say behind the scenes.
I love Sugar Hill.
But as we're about to wrap this one up, we are going to be leaving or departing from Japan. Best wishes to all is the movie that we discussed tonight. So again, check the movie out if you haven't watched this movie because it is a good movie. It is a good movie.
With the depressed person actually stuffed in our duffel bag so we can be happy after.
There you go. He's right.
So
He's right.
So it's good
it's a
you had a
short flight to
backpack.
Thailand.
You got to put that miserable person in there.
I'm gonna say this:
So.
if you don't want us to do stuff like that, you gotta like this channel. You gotta subscribe to this channel. You gotta share this channel out to other horror fans, and we won't do stuff like that. But until you do, you want to be happy. We want to be happy. Hit that sub and meet us in Taiwan next week. And with that being said, I'll see you in your night.